Hello everybody, Stephen here and welcome back to the Command Centre of Wargaming. And can you guess why I'm so happy today and all cheering? Well, I'll tell you why, because I just got another box in the mail. Alright, I don't know if you watched my previous video, but I just finished having a bitch about Greenstuff World and the paint's not coming, and it's almost like Emperor on the Golden Throne. Literally, he heard my calls, okay, through the warp and made this package delivered just today to me. So look, I've been at work all day, guys, and then in my lunch break I started posting off the Hero Marines from our giveaway winners. I got a couple of them out. I still got a couple more to go, but I'm getting through them. It's just that I can only be at the post office for so long because work, you know, obviously I can only have like a half an hour lunch break. So awesome, okay, but they're coming. Like I said, I've got three out today. I'll get another, you know, the rest out tomorrow, okay? So awesome. So I'm hoping, guys, that this is it. This is the Greenstuff World paint, okay? The multicolour paint, all right? And I'm really hoping that'll be it, all right? And I think it will be. It's sounding like paint. It's sounding like paint, so I think it is paint. And this would be fantastic. Just like yesterday, I was sitting there and I was having like a mad sook over YouTube, having a mad bitch about it. And then today, all my sooking was realised and they came in the mail finally, and I got the Alpha Legion Terminators there, alright, as well yesterday, so we're set to go, right? Like, I even wanted to start putting it together last night, but I couldn't set up the camera. I was just too tired, and I was like, you know, alright, no, I'll do it. So, as Locke said there in the comments of the last Alpha Legion video, Locke, thank you very much for your feedback, mate. I really appreciate it, okay? It means a lot. And you know, keep it coming. And you know, I know the videos aren't perfect, but we're all, you know, I'm learning, and you're giving good feedback, man, and I really appreciate it. But as Locke said the other day, that, you know, I should do a step-by-step tutorial of these, and for new people entering the hobby, and even probably some advanced people as well, I'd say. So, you know, but mainly for the new people. And Locke, that's exactly what I plan to do, my friend. That's exactly what I plan to do. Alright, so that's kind of my plan, and it has been all along, right? So where the channel's going to be mixed up between news, showcases, tactics, reviews, unboxings, and then we'll probably have, like, you know, 1 or 2 actual tutorials per week, with assemblies and stuff like that, and you know, showcases of work and everything like that, and just general discussions and stuff. So it should be really good. Alright everybody, without further ado, I'm going to end this here. Please guys, if you like what you're seeing here, please consider supporting us and subscribing to the channel. You can press the little subscribe button, the red subscribe button down below, and also click the bell notification icon next to that. It really helps us out to do that, because then you get notified of every time we release a new video. Alright, fantastic everybody, and let's open this box and have a look inside. I'll see you there after the trailer. Alright everybody, so let's just move our custodes out of the way for a second from another night, and just move them up a little bit here. Magnificent. And let's get this box down on the table there. Alright, there we go. So should be good. And let's snip this off. So yeah, I was gonna do like a little bit of a paint test. I was gonna get some like spoons and stuff, and literally like just paint the spoons and like to test all the colors and everything. But there are some actual videos online where they already kind of do that, showcase the colors. So look, what I'm gonna do, the thing is, if I go through, right, and I you know, paint a whole half of a spoon or something with the color, guys, that's an extra mini I could have got out of that paint, you know. And the thing is, like, I'm not a cheapo at all, right? And I'm down for doing things awesome on the channel, but you know, it can actually get a little bit ridiculous. I don't want to get too ridiculous, because the thing is that, like, you know, reality is, guys, I waited like a month for this paint. You know, it was crazy. And even Jonathan was saying there, he was saying, Steve, you know, you're ordering stuff from Greenstuff World, you know, expect to wait, man, you know. And I certainly did wait. And, you know, not to mention the fact, I mean, you know, because of my location as well, I imagine it would probably take me even longer. So maybe I actually got lucky as to, you know, what was I actually got lucky to what it should have been, the delivery time. All right, everybody, here we go. So I'm opening the box, right? And we've got Greenstuff Color World, Color Wheel, right? Now, I don't know if that's for that's just general, like, sort of like primary colors and stuff, like a layering thing. I haven't really gone through many of these guys' other products, so they must do like a whole bunch of other stuff too. I know they do like green stuff and pliers and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't know they had a whole paint range. I'm pretty set up for normal paints, and I think if anything, if I'm going to go order some normal paints, I think I'm going to go for those watercolor paints that Adam recommended. Which I am still going to get. So I've decided, everybody, as well, I haven't pre-ordered them because there's no point, because basically they're just going to come out when they come out. But I'm going to buy 2 of those Imperial Fist boxes, and I'm going to turn one into a Crimson Fist and one into an Imperial Fist. And the reason is because I want to do Imperial Fist because I haven't actually painted any Imperial Fists yet. Crimson Fists, I've actually got some Crimson Fists already. And I actually love Crimson Fists. Like, I love that whole, you know, dark Prussian blue with the red, you know, that crimson red. I think it looks it's kind of like ultramarine, but like, you know, dark and intimidating, more intimidating in that, you know. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so there's some foam here, guys. I'm just unpacking this foam. And once again, this is part of the Alpha Legion Hydra Elite tutorial. All right, and I actually ordered 2 of these paint sets. So I really could have just gone with like the one, but I figured, you know, like I'd go with get both of them as well. All right, so here they are in all their glory. Finally, they are here. Stephen is happy, right? Color Shift Metallic Set 2, Color Shift Metallic Set 1. Alright, yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to start painting these guys. These guys are going to look so hot, I'm telling you. I was even debating like chucking them on a plus channel or something, but I was just like, nah, this tutorial, I'll do it like on the channel. What I'm thinking about doing, guys, just so you know, just a bit of an update on some of my thoughts. So the thing is, like, we've got like really loyal subscribers here, and I think it's important that we reward the loyal subscribers. But the problem is too, is that you get a lot of like, you know, drop potters who are just literally like, you know, they'll Elysium drop pot in, they'll just watch videos and just like, you know, suckle content, and then they won't even like comment or subscribe, and they'll just be like, yeah, whatever. So it's kind of like, you know, although like I'm a very giving person, and although I'm very like charitable, and I believe that like, you know, this stuff, you know, it's just not about, this channel is, like I said, I don't even want to monetize a thing, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, you know, why should people who just like watch a video, don't even bother thumbsing it up or subscribe, get access to like, you know, epic stuff? Like, I mean, you know, at least subscribe, or at least, you know what I mean, like drop some feedback, you know, even if it's negative feedback, you know, but just give some feedback, you know. So anyway, so it got me around to thinking, I know some of the other channels out there have systems like this, and I'm just letting you know, it's something I'm thinking about, not necessarily going to do 100%, but thinking about implementing in the future, is like a kind of like a plus channel where, and the way it will work is that like the subscribers and like the custode elite, so the channel's elite custodian guard, who are like my regular commenting, you know, subscribers and on the channel, I'll just give you free access to it. It's just going to be like, you just get an automatic pass of being custode of the channel. And then like, you know, subscribers, anyone who's subscribed and is actively commenting on the videos, I'll just give you free access. But it's like anyone else who just drops in, whatever, then they'll have to go to like the, you know, the videos. Because it's like this, guys, if you know, we got a community here, and we're building community and stuff like that. We all sit here, you know, and talking and putting our effort in. And I know for a fact, like, I'll tell you now, I ended up giving out extra prizes for the loyalty draw. And the reason is because I found out like there was people going around like and actually like dropping links to our channel in like groups and over Reddit and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, wow, guys, like that's crazy. So, you know, I said, well, look, I'm gonna add some more winners to that loyalty draw, because the Purity Seal one, not the 100 subscriber giveaway one, but the Purity Seal one, because guys, like, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, you know, it's just like that's you know, and that explains why we've gone so, you know, far here. It's nothing to do with me really. It's more you guys who are pumping it. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't see that, like, you know, you guys are doing all this work, commenting, you know, friggin' helping to grow the channel, and then, like, you know, some other person, you know, some floater just rocks in and is basically just like, oh yeah, cool, that's sweet, just watch the video and then just take off and then be like, you know, just go on their channel and just reproduce the stuff. So, which I'm absolutely fine with. I don't, you know, like I said, I'm doing this stuff out of the goodness of my heart. You know, it's got nothing to do with anything. I don't want anything back from it. But at the same time, it's kind of just like, well, you know, yeah, you know, it's kind of just like, there should be some kind of thing. It's not fair that, like, you know, you guys are here commenting and that, and these people just going to come in and just thieve, you know, not thieve it, but just sort of leech, right? So, you know, it's, yeah, at least have the respect of, like, you know, subscribing or thumbs up. I mean, you know, if someone's going out to, like, you know, take time out of their day and do videos and stuff for you, I mean, you know, no one's asking for money. But, like, at least, you know, chuck a like on the video, man, you know, like, far out, you know. It's just like, we're not asking for much, but a little bit of gratitude might be okay, you know. And there's people there who are like, you know, they're just kind of like just leeches in that way. Like, they're very, I seen a lot of you commenting saying, like, the channel's so good because, you know, it's so positive. And guys, we are positive 100%, and I'm positive. And I don't want to turn this video into a rant, but just, like, you know, just having a bit of a chat, because I think it's important. But at the same time, it's kind of just like, well, you know, I'm down for charity, but that charity's at least got to be, you know, appreciated in some way. And, like, you know, I don't think it's so much to ask to be at least subscribed to a channel to get access to free tutorials. Like, I know there are a lot of free channels out there, but guys, there's channels out there that are charging, like, you know what I mean, like, for this kind of stuff. And I dare say, like, you know, okay, yeah, they might have better channels, like, in terms of more subscribers. Maybe they got visual effects going all through it. Maybe they release more videos per day, you know, because they've been around longer. They can, you know, they can do that, whatever. But really, like, I mean, you know, guys, I'm a member of a few sort of, like, off YouTube subscriptions. And I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to, like, you know, speak bad about anyone. There's some really good ones, like Striking Scorpion. Striking Scorpion, oh my god, I love that channel. So if you ever end up watching this Striking Scorpion 82, you were my inspiration to starting my channel, because I absolutely love your channel. I love your videos, man. Keep going. But there's other channels out there who have got, like, you know, off-site content, and it's like you're paying money, and it's just like, you know, what, you know, what's that? You know, or, you know, you can use Crimson to, like, to wash your gold, you know. And it's just like, guys, like, what's that? What kind of stuff is that? So anyway, look, that's enough for that there. But it's just something I'm thinking about, you know, because it just, to me, it just makes being a subscriber of the channel more valuable. Like, it's not actually taking away anything from anyone who's subscribing or charging them anything more, right? It's just literally making it more valuable for you to be, like, a subscriber. And then if someone just wants to come in, it's just like, oh, whatever, you know, you just have to, you know, whatever. So yeah, so anyway, look, just some thoughts for today. But anyway, so, like, here we go. So here is some of the paint set. Here's some paint set 1. Right, okay, so you can see here, we've got a bit of a breakdown of the colours, right? We've got Burning Gold here, which is kind of like a red gold hybrid. Then you've got this Psychedelic Illusions, which is what I'm considering, right, for the Hydra Elite. Then you've got Celestial Azure. Now this is the one I'm thinking about doing, because it's true to the Hydra Elite standard, like the blue, you know, like that kind of blue colour. And I'm thinking maybe this one is good because it's true to the original colours, but at the same time it's sort of like unique. Then you've got Nebula Copper. This would be cool for some chaos or something. Toxic Purple, maybe some Death Guard. You know, can you imagine some like blight crawlers or whatever running around in this thing? And Cobalt Blue, which is also very nice. And that's paint set 1. Alright, now from what I've seen, the most of the awesome colours are in this. But there's also some good colours in the other ones too. And this is Colour Shift Paint Set 2. And here we have Majestic Gold. So this is kind of like a gold green kind of colour. Right? And then we've got this Emerald Gateway. So it's hard to read from here, the angle I'm looking at it from the camera. Emerald Gateway, and then you've got Tropical Green, right? So it looks like kind of like a yellowy green. Then you've got Red Goblin, which is like a red green. Then you've got this Martian Green, which is quite nice. And then Storm Surge Green, which is quite nice. Like, I mean, like, guys, I mean, I'm not, you know, the colours in this box set aren't that great, but still, I thought I'd get it anyway, you know, complete the set. And, you know, we might be able to find some other uses for it and stuff like that. So guys, I'm leaning towards these two colours, right? Between these two colours for the painting, right, of my Hydra Elite, all right? So basically, what I'd like you to do, everybody, I tell you what, I want to ask you, what colour do you think I should do the Hydra Elite? Do you think I should do a Celestial Azure or Psychotic Illusions? So kind of like this greeny purple or this Celestial Azure, right? So let me know in the comments below what you think. Or maybe I could do a mix of two. Maybe I can like do this as my base coat and then do my highlights in this color or something like that. That's what I'm thinking, you know. I don't know if I'm going to do any edge highlighting with these guys because I think there's going to be enough here. And even though I want them to be really like crazy color schemed, you know, I don't want to make them too rainbow because then they're going to look a little bit silly, right? So yeah, that's pretty cool though. All right, so we're gonna go through now. I'm just gonna open this up. We're just gonna have a quick look inside, and then I'm gonna take it over to the webcam and have a look there just online. We'll watch that video together and we'll see the paint actually working together, like on the spoons and stuff. Like I said, guys, I'm very sorry, but you know, it took ages for this to get here. It's expensive paint. You know, I don't want to waste like, you know, the whole paint on like a spoon, you know, so anyway, so here we have this one. Let's just open this one first, I suppose. Color set 2. Sorry, color set 1, yeah. So let's open this guy up. Alright, here we go. And they're in the dropper bottles as well. Right, I would have liked it, I'll be honest with you, I would have liked it if there was like a plastic sleeve here from this. Now, we're going to have to shake these up quite a bit, I imagine. So they've got agitators in it, which is nice. So it looks like all the main colours now, they actually have like agitators in there, which is really good. And I'm not really seeing much going on. It just looks like white, but I'm imagining that that's just how it looks in the thing. In the bottle, or maybe I just need to shake the absolute crap out of it. Probably that, okay? So that's toxic purple, or maybe it could be that like it only the color only sets in when the air hits it or something like that. But anyway, I'll give this like a mad shake later. We can't really see the paint from in here unless it's like a bad batch, but I really don't think so because you know, one of them being flat, you know, you could say, oh, it's a bad batch, but two of them being flat, you know, or the whole packet just being white, it's very, very unlikely. I mean, I have to be really, really unlucky to have that going on like that. So, yeah, let's just have a look here and just... So this is the Nebula Copper. You can see there, the colour's quite copper there. Here we go, this is Psychotic Illusions. You can really see that that sort of tint there as well. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm in love with these paints. This sort of like yellowy red copper shifting thing, red gold, you know, maybe that for Imperial Fists maybe look nice, and Celestial Azure, which is the color that I actually want to do them in. So that's the first box. All right. Now we'll go and we'll proceed with the second box. And there's actually, just before we continue, there's a little flyer inside here, which just looks like it's some instructions in German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? French, and maybe English is on the back. Yeah, it is. So I'll just read out to you quickly. Color shift metal paints. Chameleon metal paints will create a color shift visual effect depending on the viewing angle. Valid for brush and airbrush. Best results will be obtained via airbrush, naturally, because you're going to get that. You're going to get that spray. Shake well and apply over black base coat. Well, duh. For the best effects, use gloss base coat, which I will be using, which will be in the tutorial. It will increase the effect. Semi-transparent chameleon paints could also be applied over other base coat colors to achieve different color shift effects. Paint very, very light coats till maximum color shows up and base coat is no longer visible. So that's just common sense, everybody. Like, it's going to be in my tutorial. Like, I've never used this paint before, but I can tell you now, you want to spray that stuff on layer by layer so thin, because I could just see these paints are going to be very thick and that you'll lose like a lot of detail, you know, like when you're using them. Sorry, I just had to take a drink. Each coat should be dried before applying the next coat. Use varnish only when the paint is totally dried. Comments: non-toxic water-based paint, non-flammable, no latex. Well, that's obviously a plus, right? That's a big plus. So I'll get that one in there, right? So also I was having a chat on the channel. There's a guy. We're going to be doing a little bit of a towel paint tutorial as well. He wants to put together metallic red. He's looking for a really, really shiny metallic red. So I suggested to him Tamiya clear red over a Citadel base coat, Stormhost silver, or perhaps Vallejo steel silver. Essentially, look, you just want to find the shiniest metal with the most depth you can, and then just go over it. But there is a technique to it, guys. If you haven't done that before, like especially with the Tamiya clear paints or any of the clear paints, there is an application process which you should follow, right? Otherwise, you can really stuff things up. And so I'm thinking I'm going to go on it and do a tutorial on it, because I might get some Alpha Legion hunters as well, do them up, or if I can get a hold of a towel warrior or something from somewhere. I would probably buy a pack, but no, you know what? I'll go on eBay and I'll just grab like a cheap set, strip them down. We'll do a stripping tutorial, and then I'll repaint them. So yeah. Anyway, I like towel. I like them as an army, but I just think they're a little bit cheesy. Anyway, but whatever. Look, I'm not going to rag on the towel. They're all right. Okay. So here we go. Greenstuff World, Majestic Gold. And this is a tropical green colour, alright, and Emerald Gateway. Ooh, that's a really nice one, that green, greeny purple. And then we got Martian Green, alright, and then we've got this one here, which is the Storm Surge Green. Right, seems like most of these look white in the bottle, so I say that's just a thing, you know. I don't know, guys. All these paints are looking pretty poppin' fresh, like, to be honest. So I'm pretty much going to be happy there. So yeah. All right. Oh, and there's a book which is pretty much the same as the other book, but the difference is that it's just got the other paints on the back. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as like the other book, you know, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah. Alright, everybody, well, look, those are the paints ready to go, and it'd be really good. I'm going to start using those. I mean, we've got to base coat the model and everything first, but should be sweet, you know, and we'll have a jolly good show, and it'll be excellent. So what I'll do is now I'll just jump over to the net, and we'll have a look at these videos, which basically shows the application of of each color. And once again, guys, please, if you have a suggestion, let me know in the comments down below how you would like to see the Alpha Legion done up. My vote is the Psychotic Illusions. So just sorry, Celestial Azure or Psychotic Illusions. But let me know if you think differently, okay, guys? All right, fantastic. I'll see you over the other side, guys, in the back on the webcam. Sweet as. All right, guys, so we're over here back on the webcam again, and just you should be able to see my computer now. I'm on the Greenstuff World website. There's a looks like there's a phone number there, so if anyone ever has any problems, you can give them a call. But like I said, it was yeah. Look, it took about just under a month, so I put the order through on the 13th of the 11th, and it's the 5th of the 12th today. So it took just a little bit under a month, which is still pretty acceptable. I'm cool with that. I'm pretty sure this is like a, you know, it's a pretty small business. So it's kind of like, you know, if I mean, I'm smaller than these guys, but like, you know, I'm not a business anyway. But anyway, so here on the channel, I'm not a business. I do have a company, but like it's separate from this. But yeah, but so like I guess I could excuse them through you know, basically going through and doing this kind of stuff. You know, slow response times. So it looks like they have a airbrush as well, and you've got like, so it's like an airbrush cleaner filter, and what's this? Battlefield plates. Let's click on that for a second. Sorry guys, it's just all these goodies I didn't even know that they had. So it looks like these are like little scenery parts and stuff, like for debris and that. You like chop them up and you can use them as debris. That's really cool. All right, guys, we're going to have like an actual analysis of this website. What's this? Oh, neon colors. Oh, man. Okay, I wish I knew about these before. I would have put these through. I would have ordered these as well. Full fluorescence. Oh, there's no light blue though, so I can't really get a, you know, I want light blue for plasma. I suppose I can mix it, because there's a fluorescent white, so you can actually like mix these two together. You can get like a, you know, like get that blue, add a fluorescent white to it, and you can get like other colors if you want lighter colors, which is really cool. But anyway, look, we'll go through this another time. We're not here for this now. We want to have a look at this chameleon color set, which is what I've just been showing you both all. And so that's set 2. And we'll just watch this tutorial video here in the YouTube box. So I'll just display that here. I think there is sound. Is it letting me go to full screen? It's not even letting me go to full screen for some reason. That kind of sucks. It's unavailable. It's probably because they embedded it in the thing. But anyway, you can see this. So this is this one. This is burning gold, right? And you can see here it's like sort of like this reddy sort of goldy color with a bit of green mixed in there. And I think that's like really nice. I'm just going to move the video down a little bit, so it's in case my you know, my egg head sitting up there in the corner, it's not going to conflict too much in here with this. Cobalt blue, that's looking pretty sweet too. I'm liking that blue. What do you reckon, guys? I don't know. I can't decide. Like, how should I do these Alpha Legion? The thing is with that Cobalt blue, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's more like, that's more of like a Night Lords thing, I reckon. Here we go. This is one of my favorites, Psychotic Illusions. Like, I just love that kind of like shift, that green and purple shift. It's a very, 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 you know, extreme shift, and it's looking really good. And toxic purple. It's white for him too in the packet, so that's all right. And you can see here it's kind of like the same as the other one, really. I'm not seeing much difference. Maybe the purple's a little bit sort of like darker. One's blue, one's green, yeah. Celestial Azure. Now this is a nice color, and it's kind of like, it's more blue, but the red is very subtle in it. So we have two options, in my opinion. We've got, and there's Nebula Copper, which we're not going to use for this, but it might look nice on maybe some custodes or something like that, you know, or maybe some Forge World. Maybe one of the Forge World custode dreadnoughts that look pretty sick on, which I've actually got here. I've got all of them. Would you believe it? So I'm just going to pause that video right there, and we'll just have a quick talk. So the way I see it, look, for the Alpha Legion, we're either going to need to go sort of the bluey or the greeny color. Anything else, I think it's going to like shift too far from the fluff. So, you know, the thing is that like, again, I like that blue, but it's kind of like more, it's more towards Night Lords or Crimson Fists, or it's a bit too dark. So I'm thinking we either go like this sort of like green, purpley sort of color, or this bluey, reddy color, or like we mix it. We can split the forces up, but because it's chaos, right? So chaos, you know, they're going to be like painting anything on their armor, man. Like they wear people's skin on their armor and faces and skulls. So, you know, I don't think it's going to matter too much if you've got an army of chaos, which are like, you know, half of them are red, half of them are blue. You know, it's just like, it's chaos, right? They don't give a crap, you know. You know, so that's not a problem, but we got to keep the unit the same. We got to keep like the squad like the same color. So that's the only thing. So let me know what you think, everybody. Those are my picks. Let me know what you think and see what's going on. But in the comments below. So I'm just going to keep, this is number 2. So it's a bit of a lesser kit in my opinion. But I've just got them here anyway. It's kind of like this green gold, like it's like this vomit color. I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys. It's I can't really see it. Maybe something Skaven, like maybe some Skaven weapons or something. This one's not bad. Shifting turquoise. That could be one for the Alpha Legion, but I just feel there should be more like, there should be more red in there, like, you know, so, and I think the blue's a little bit too dark, you know, for that one. And the next one here is tropical green. So that's just basically green there with a little bit of red or brown or something in it. Yeah, brown. It's actually telling me down there what it is. So, and then we've got the Green Goblin, which is the color shifting. So green or red. So that could work maybe for some deepkin. Some deepkin, yeah. Maybe not their armor, but, or even their armor, we could use some of this paint, like that paint right there for the copper one, you know, the copper one for deepkin armor, I think would look pretty cool. So, Martian Grey, pretty cool. I think this one here, this bright blue one, color shifting from green to light blue, that could be an option. But I think more for the troops, like, because I want to get some of those Alpha Legion hunters, like those Forge World 30k ones. And I'm thinking that's what I might do there. I was going to do the clear blue, but yeah, that color there, I don't know what you do with that. It's like some poo color. It's like dark green to purple. It's just, I don't know. Well, let's, anyway. All right, so look, that's pretty much it. Those are the colors, everybody. So let me know what your thoughts are, what your favorite color is down below in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to follow along with the Alpha Legion tutorial of our Hydra Elite that we're going to be doing step by step, please subscribe to the channel and click the little bell notification icon button down below there. It's going to be fantastic. To all my subscribers, thank you once again very much for your everything and being so awesome. And yeah, look, I've got a few videos I probably want to do tonight, later. I want to do a bit of a news update on, I've got some more chapter approved information. I've got a hold of some Death Watch stratagems for Vigilus. I've got more unit breakdowns, points costings and everything, expanding from the other ones. And a whole load of other stuff. And I also want to do a Menarius Calgar versus that Harkonnen Raptor Chaos guy. Because his points have been, not points, his stats have been released, and also prices around the countries have been released as well. Which is pretty cool. So go through that. And also, just to let you know, with the competition, I found out today, I don't think anyone was from Canada, but if you are, send me an email. Apparently Canada right now are doing some like postage embargo. So like for 2 weeks, I can't ship stuff to Canada.
You will be able to in a couple of weeks. So from memory, I don't think anyone was from Canada. The ones I shipped today weren't. I'll need to double check the emails. But if you are, look, as I said, I can either PayPal you the money or a value of the item, or you can wait you'll just have to wait 2 weeks. I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about that. I don't control the postage or the working relations in your country. I'm very sorry. But anyway, all good. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, everybody. Fantastic. I'll see you next video. See you in the next video, everybody. Fantastic. Awesome. Can't wait to get into this one. Awesome.